Are you a single man? You're not safe, bitch. You need protection. Truly, 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 it's wicked out here. It is. It's wicked out here.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. We've got a trick or two.
Get with me! Shower me with praise! Don't blink! Nowhere to hide. Let's play pretty a little. Oh!
Some you win, and some you lose.
Please, I'm begging you. I need a dream solvent, and I need a dream solvant badly. Sprite, lean bean, green bean, cannon bean, piccolo, gas so strong, make it so, artichoke, you don't smoke what I smoke. Cannon bean, piccolo, gas so strong, make it so. Nigga, 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 nigga. Nigga, 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 nigga. Fuck.
You're trembling. Is it the cold or just
I love the audio
cowardice?
so damn much, bruh. Nigga, nigga, nigga,
Share my knowledge.
nigga, nigga, nigga,
Into the frozen void. Speed of light. May I present?
The Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place for transgressors.
If I put something
Out of my way! Dissipate! Don't blink!
your searing reckoning. All must burn!
Hey! Yeah. I'll be fine. Don't blink.
Who dares? Cody, the witch!
Speed of light. Huh?
I never asked for redemption. Never.
Strike a pose. Ad Astra. Thank you for complete.
The campaign begins.
They were trying, they letting do. And I waited for you. Or you can let me do it. One that I'm mine, I'm them. You gotta love you whenever. When I fire through the storm. And I'm on. And I'm gonna be on that way back along. Yo, whoa, whoa. Ay, 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 last forward. I'm yours. Yeah, my heart's on fire. Set up my heart's on fire. Ay, 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 ay. You
Shine
first.
down.
I'm yours.
Hey!
Yeah, I heard I heard. Yeah, I heard I heard. Yeah, I heard you at that song. And I wanna see them all. Yeah,
Giving
tell
my
me
life.
what you do. Well,
Nowhere to hide. Incoming. Huh? Huh?
you know, I'm bobble bobble blue ball. Whoa, whoa. And I try to hide it, and I lose. And I wait for you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Whatever you desire, whatever you desire. Yes, I need my neck is simple. Na 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 na. You're so cool. The thrill in my brain and a heart it like new. So waiting for you. Yo, what? Chicken wing, not talking bologna. Chicken and macaroni. Chicken it with my homie, and that's you need a protein. Oh, bro, now we having a feast. Gonna get you what you need. Alright. I'll get you what you need. I'll get you what you need. I'll get you what you need. Been down bad, they been changing as of lately. And you say what you want, but it don't phase me. And I don't want them breasts, I want them legs, please. Give me that chicken wing. Not talking bologna, chicken and macaroni, chicken it with my homies. None that you need the protein. How about now we having a feast, please. Can I get you what you need.
There's no escape. Don't blink. I see everything. The Temple of Wisdom. Illusion show. With swords of shadow. Speed of light. Incoming. Don't blink. Hey. Incoming. Everyone hold hands.
Looks like I went too far.
Speed of light. Got lucky that time. Be gone. Don't blink. Hey.
Winter shall eventually come.
You give, you receive.
Boneless pizza. I'm in getting lit. And bags on my wrist. Hey, I ain't seen no help. I'm making some bags and I'm too. I'm in getting lit. Cutting bags on my wrist. Cake. I'm in getting no help. Bags on my oh. What's the on that beat? Oh, man.
Let's stay pretty little. Make yourselves at home. Cut to the chase. Speed of light. Incoming. With swords from shadow. Committed to memory. Speed of light. Don't blink.
definitely get that now. That's a cell block one. Then you get that $2 love. Make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get them hand-me-downs. And party at the party playing with his nose now. Baka got a weird taste. Why is he around? Certified double boy, certified pedophile. What? Who's the wop? I'm up to my store. Falling like a bitch, ain't you tired? Trying to suck a chord, then it's probably a minor. They not like us. 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 Yeah. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Shine down.
They
This
not
way
like
through.
us.
The
They
Temple
not
of
like
Wisdom.
us. They not like
May
us.
I present? Cut to the chase. Hey! Huh. Good. Incoming.
The one who was now when you made a food that was taking out of
Minute to memory. Torn to oblivion. There is no escape.
Be the one. Go. Be the one. Be the one. Go. Be the one.
Speed of light.
Go. Be the one. Go. Be the one.
Don't blink.
Go.
Hey!
Be the one. Do that. Need some food for the mind, for the soul.
The show begins. South of room. Grow. Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines eternal. Nowhere to hide.
All of you niggas need to practice forever. Don't wanna jump on the feet on top the head down. Please got to no soul.
Speed of light. Get to the chase.
Get ready to order another for no gold.
This way through the
If there's
Share
nothing
my
else to
knowledge.
talk about, I did a lot of you. So I got the microphone, picked it up again, and I left it on down. And you know, just the sound of very rough. Hard to make your brain some flip flops and this stuff. I got to feel my niggas some flip flops. Smoking dick with this and this and this and this flop. It's about to go, it's just a matter of TikTok. I'm smoking shit so good, they gave me high as a beanstalk. Y'all smoking the green, dog. You know, my team, dog. You know, like with my team, dog. Full leaper, so I'm blowing like a ton of lake. I don't give a fuck about no name, niggas trying to hate. I don't wanna fucking much your bitch, so I see not the fate. I got that bitch to our prize. I see your souls, I'm at the fate. I'm Goku. I'm like I'm getting tired like Goku. I'm young Moku, to get bitch up and give her a soulful. I'm hopeful. The D-Bang stays smile, I'm hopeful.
Don't blink. With sword comes shadow. Speed of
My
light.
whole team is my main song. My whole flow dated, bro. I got it right now. Not this is like the song. And he got me moving slow motion like the
Minute to memory. The Temple of Wisdom.
start of my friends.
Nowhere to hide. Got lucky that time.
Bada, bada, bada.
Hey!
Yeah, what's this? Elemental reaction just stopped right there. Oh, Johnny, you'll be eating sugar. Johnny, you'll be telling lies. Johnny, Johnny, yes, Papa, eating sugar. No, Papa, telling lies. No, Papa, open your mouth. Johnny, yes, Papa, eating sugar. No, Papa, telling lies. No, Papa, open your mouth. Ooh, Johnny, you be No papa, eating sugar. No papa, telling lies. No papa, open your mouth. Ah ah ah. Johnny, no papa, eating sugar. No papa, no lies. No papa, open your mouth. Ah ah ah. Oh Johnny, Johnny, you be eating sugar. Johnny, Johnny, you be telling lies. Johnny, Johnny, eating sugar. Johnny, Johnny, yes, Papa. Eating sugar, no, Papa. Telling lies, no, Papa. Open your mouth, ah, ah, ah. Johnny, Johnny, Papa. Sugar, no, Papa. Telling lies, no, Papa. Open your mouth, ah, ah, ah. Mm. Huh? Oh. Dun, 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 dun. Headset's back on. Cat better be at me. What is with this nigga and Zingers? Bah, Zingers. Nowadays I get what I want. Lately been spending a bag. Addicted to getting that chance. Addicted to popping up tags. Money was made for the sad. Now me ass bitch feeling bad. Saw me come up at the random. Did it wait on that bitch doing chance. His friends fell in love when I fell in the fame. And my DM talking about hey handsome. I know that they hate me and want me for ransom. It's nothing new. I won't give it a dad. I eat that hate and I spit it right bad. My lyrics like bullets. I'm shooting your ass. Want me to come and go with the cash? You gon' learn to turn that shit fast. They ain't gonna fold under the I get my medicine straight out the bag. Come on, bro. Oh my god! You was just in here. And you just left here. Bars. Sooner. Nah, I need to learn more before I go for that one. Nah. You can't cry from my side if you're inside. Someone just lock you inside. Damn cat. I guess I could have gotten this shit yesterday, but now I gotta wait till Sunday, and that shit sucks. I guess I might do it. I'm hella comfortable with using view grounds on her ass. Even though I did say I might triple crown Eula. Just to have somebody who slaps people really hard. And I already crowned her little skill, so. What the fuck was that?
Shine down. May I present Illusion Shadow. Incoming. A sword from shadow.
White ends to breathe ass meat.
Now you shall perish. Cut to the chase. Speed of light.
And when I think about it, the only Jujutsu Kaisen characters capable of beating Raiden in a fight are Sukuna and Gojo. Everybody else would lose. Like Yuta would, Yuta would 100% lose against this person. Now that I think about it. Yeah, you would. She once fought her own self, like, how do I put this shit into perspective? You see this part of the entire map? That is a single cut from her blade. And the bones of this thing, Zhongli versus Gojo, Gojo wins. The bones of this thing, right? This is the serpent, and it's like, which means he cut a serpent that was the size of this whole island, including the island and everything beneath it. Like that, with a single slash from the Musa no Hitotachi. Just with a single slash. I'm pretty sure the only people who could stand against power like this would be like Sukuna or Gojo. But even then, she sort of did put us in a domain expansion now that I think about it. Like, she put us in a realm where we were in her mind. Or something like that. What about Goku? Goku would win. And the Traveler here, he was 1v1 in that shit, like hella. He hella like was taking that whole shit on 1v1, so he would actually win. He would win, and he's much stronger now. Yeah, now that I think about it, like there are a lot of series that would be dropped off by a lot of these fucking Genshin Impact characters. It's pretty ridiculous. Goku 2v1 Gojo and Sukuna, Goku would win. It wouldn't really be hard for Goku either. They wouldn't be able to hurt him. And you're like, well, Goku can't get past Limitless, and I'm just like, he can. Goku would just use his ki to get through it, and people will say that doesn't make sense, but I was like, so it makes sense that by the time they reached Super Saiyan 3 levels, they were able to screen portals, like, through time and space, right? The domain, though? I know, but even if they had a sure hit effect, what would hit Goku would not damage him because they are simply too weak. They don't have ki to damage him. I mean, Goku could get hurt by other stuff, but, like, there's nothing they could really throw at Goku, like, including Hollow Purple, that would actually kill him. Think about it. Hollow Purple is essentially like existence eraser, right? Or matter destruction. That's what it is. It like destroys all matter. Goku has been hit by existence erasure moves and not died in his base form. in his base form, nigga. And Vegeta, who is weaker than Goku, has literally destroyed Existence Eraser just by using Ki, meaning that his Ki is able to do some wild, twisted shit. He was able to fight a time god and win with ease, while in Ultra Instinct Sign mode, where they had time at a complete standstill and he was able to move through it just cuz. He already was skipping ahead of time to fight a time skipper, and on top of that, he was able to beat Hit because he was able to destroy Hit's entire pocket dimension simply by using his Ki to blow it up. What about Zeno? What, can Goku beat Zeno? No. Zeno would just... and Goku's just gone. You see, the Existence Eraser that the Gods of Destructions use is different from Zeno's. Zeno's is a level, like, farther. While the Gods of Destruction can erase shit from existence, right? No hell, no heaven. There's like, it's like to a certain extent, right? No, not even. Basically, here's what it is. The Super Dragon Balls made Goku Black. Made Zamasu immortal. So when he merged with Goku Black, he was like a bit immortal. If Beerus had used Hakai on Zamasu then, his soul or whatever that was from his immortal body would have still existed, like it did when Trunks destroyed him with a move like that. However, Zeno's power goes completely beyond any of that shit. To the point where even if you are like immortal or like can't die, or like a being that like transcends time, because Merge Zamasu at that point was so powerful that he was spreading into different timelines. That's how enormous his presence was. And Zeno still just like that. And on top of there being literally nothing in existence there, he was still floating around in nothingness, being perfectly fine. I want to see Zeno with all his power. We already did. He puts his fist to the sky. Bye-bye. That's it. It's not like Zeno's a fighter. He's not a fighter. Like, if he were to fight Goku with hands, like, Goku would easily win. I'm just saying that, like, you can't fight that nigga, because he'll just erase you. And I don't really see anything being able to, like, surpass Existence Eraser unless they're from, like, a Marvel or DC comic. Like, the Flash was able to run from death itself. And he was able to run away from Existence Eraser before. Like, characters like Thor have also been able to suppress it. Shit like that. Can he lose if you take his power? What do you mean? Who? Zeno? I mean, duh. But like, that same argument can be said for literally any fight in all of existence. Yeah, but wouldn't Gojo lose if he just didn't have any curse techniques? Like, fucking duh. That's like literally how that works. He wins because he has the power. If you take away the power, then he loses. But then you wouldn't really be fighting him, would you? You would just be fighting a him-shaped person. Okay, what the fuck? Why does it always have electro resistance? This is pissing me off. Baki, though? If Goku were to fight Baki, like just Baki off raw, like technique alone, Baki would dog his ass. Not even like, even if they had the same amount of speed, Baki would dog his ass off techniques and techniques alone. He just knows more techniques than Goku. I could count the amount of techniques Goku knows on like my hands and feet, but I can't count the amount of techniques Baki knows on my hands and feet. That's the difference. I would also need your hands and feet. and then the next person's hands and feet, because Baki just knows a bunch of ridiculous shit.
Nowhere to hide.
And a lot of the techniques used in Baki are not even techniques that require you to be like substantially, incredibly omnipotent or powerful for you to lose. For you to use. As somebody who was weaker than Baki was capable of perfecting a technique that let him punch faster than the speed of sound, which in doing so, since he wasn't that strong, it destroyed his hand. But that's just an example of like the techniques Baki could use, even if he was at like the same strength level, as he was, and Goku was on his level. Like he would still be able to use that shit and just beat Goku's ass like relentlessly. See, Baki's a martial arts fighting anime. Dragon Ball Z is an anime where people like to fight. It stopped being about martial arts the moment Goku grew up. It stopped being about martial arts the moment King Piccolo was introduced. I'ma just be honest. The moment King Piccolo was introduced, it started being more about power, strength, and discipline. Less about martial arts, just more about disciplining your mind, getting stronger, getting faster, becoming sharper.
Illusion shattered. Hey. Don't blink.
So Baki would beat Goku in a fight? Yeah. And they both have the same strength, yeah. Baki would dog that nigga. Like, he's holding him relentlessly.
Speed of light. Hey. Yeah. There is no escape. Torn to oblivion. Ha!
As you can see, her slashes are quite literally like going through different dimensions as she is cutting you. Which is why I'm like, she would actually just be able to straight up kill Gojo or Sukuna, because one, Gojo or Sukuna have never done anything that was a feat that is like island level. They're city level at best with their strongest techniques. And just barely. Like, they're city block level. This is an entire island. Like, this is a whole peninsula, and one of these islands was just cleaved in half with a single slash. Which means she could have done more, meaning that she could have just leveled the whole fucking place if she wanted to. I mean, it's not like it's just lore bullshit that she can't do anymore. It's just like,
With sword comes shadow.
who can beat Zeno? No one. If you want me to name an anime character who can beat him, the anime is actually pretty recent, actually, but it was from a manga that was made a while back. The character is called Yogiri Takuto. And his character is so fucking childish, I swear to God. Actually, his character isn't childish, but his abilities feel so childish. It's like a character that somebody makes where they're just like, oh no, I can beat you. Like, oh no, he's like, he can just kill you instantly. He's just like strong. You can't beat him. That's what Yogiri Takuto's character is like. His ability is pretty much just instant death. He doesn't even have to tell you to die. Even if he just wills you to die, then you die. And it's not like you have to be a person or anything. Like, it can be anything. Like, you see this rock right here? If he told it to die, it would die. Or if he wanted it to die, it would die. Or if he thought it should die, it would die. Isn't Zeno the same? No. Zeno's not really the same. He can erase everything, meaning that everything that Takuto Yogiri could beat, or Yogiri Takuto could beat, Zeno could also beat. However, Yoguri's a bit more quick with it. You see, he's faster than him. At this point, when it comes to existence erasure and just instant death, no matter who you are, it's just a matter of who can hit first. Cause Zeno 100% can kill that man. It's not like he's unkillable. It's just before anything can kill him, it dies. And on top of that, the thing that you would be killing would only be his avatar, as he's actually some sort of death god that's above all fucking conception of, like, reality. That's what his true form actually is. However, because yeah. I mean, because regardless of whether or not he is like a death god be all time, all shit, beyond all existence, Zeno would still be able to erase that shit like it's nothing. The only thing is, Yogiri has multiple abilities like Saitama or Goku. Honestly, if you take Krillin, he would be able to beat Saitama based off feats. Krillin could beat him. Because Dragon Ball Z characters are broken. That's why I don't like saying like anybody versus Goku unless they're like someone who people don't know about who is like actually just tough as fuck. When it comes to Yogiri, it's just like he also has this sort of danger sense thing. If you were to point a gun at Yogiri's head, you would instantly die. Because he would sense that something has the intent to kill him, and then he would kill it on the spot. Like, he does, even if you don't, but Saitama is a one-shot? What do you mean by Saitama is a one-shot? Did he one-shot Garo? No. Literally, if somebody has Saitama's power, he can't one-shot them. He even struggled to one-shot Boros, who was actually significantly weaker than he was. So no, he's not going to be able to one-shot Goku, even in his base form, as he wasn't able to one-shot Boros, who is nowhere near as powerful as Goku is. So Goku in base form is killing Saitama instantly. It's not even like an argument. Krillin could kill him at this point. When you take the feats that Krillin has done in Dragon Ball Super, such as boxing up Goku and like pushing back a ki wave from him in Super Saiyan Blue. Super Saiyan Blue is literally like God form. If base form Goku is enough for Saitama, like a lot more than Saitama deserves, then that would put Krillin being able to push back a blast and make Goku have some effort and a struggle in his strongest form would put Krillin like way above Saitama in any type of means, as Saitama would have instantly been obliterated by the blast. The thing is, when you get hit by a ki attack and you don't have ki to guard against it, you get turned to dust, and that's literally how it works, because it's just life energy. It happened with Cell, it happened with Boo, and it almost happened, actually yeah, it did happen to Frieza after he got chopped into bits. That's kinda crazy? Yeah. Dragon Ball Z scaling is bullshit. That's why they nerfed them on the fight forums, and they just don't use them. Like, people like pairing up anime characters from different verses so much that every single time you bring a DBZ character into it, you just get banned because they're that fucking strong. It's stupid. This is like, there's no fucking point. Like, an example of like shit, they're like, bruh, Krillin can't beat him. Krillin can't even blow up the planet. I'm like, you do realize Goku has never blown up a planet, but we know that nigga's like multiversal as fuck. Like, he's like extremely multiversal, but Goku has never blown up a planet. So if I can make the same power scaling arguments for Krillin, and just because he's a silly goof doesn't mean he's not multiversal. He could definitely do that shit. Niggas, when their power levels were under like 2,000, were able to blow up the moon. Saitama has to be at like an all-time high in his power level to sneeze to push the dust around Jupiter, which doesn't even make sense how they were fighting on Jupiter, as if you were to go to Jupiter you would fall through it because it's a gas planet. So I don't even know what the fuck that feat proves. All Jupiter really has is gravity, and he's just pushing around dense dust. Goku has literally stood in a black hole in his base form without, and he was smirking about it. He was smirking that he was standing in a black hole. And while he was in the black hole, he was just like, so this is the universe of love's power, huh? Let me show you the power of Fury. Transformed to blue and then somehow was able to shoot a beam of light through a fucking black hole and then obliterate the fucking universe. So it's just like, you know, it's just, there's no feat that Saitama has on him, and it's not like you could say, it's not like there's an argument like, well, Saitama's invincible, he can't take damage. Like, if somebody's on Saitama's power level, they can hit him. Garo hit that man like 2 times during the fight, and one time Saitama took damage. You could even see him spit up blood. People are just like, oh no, man, it's just a hit effect. Like he genuinely just got glassed in the face. That means he was on par and struggling to kill Garo for a sec. The only reason he won against Garo is because he started evolving much quicker than Garo. And the argument that people use for Saitama is that his potential is limitless. Which it is. They're not wrong. But so was Garo's. Garo's potential was also limitless. He was also growing exponentially as the fight went on with Saitama. The only reason Garo lost is because Saitama was growing at a faster rate. Meaning that if Garo was growing at a faster rate than Saitama, he would have won, right? And Goku, who is already... Garo is actually not that strong. Yeah, well, he was able to punch Saitama, and he was able to live against multiple blows from Saitama after Saitama hit him with full force. So I'm pretty sure he's pretty fucking strong. He's the strongest person we've seen. So... I'm talking about Cosmic Garo from the manga. And so Saitama, if Goku, who is like exponentially stronger than Saitama in every single way, in every category, he is not about to lose this fight in base form. And so is Krillin. Krillin is also not losing that fight. He would just win. Like, they have nothing on him. Just an example, like, of Saitama's strongest feats in his, like, show, or, I mean, no, in the manga, Saitama has blown up a star system at most, with the power of his serious punches being redeflected back somewhere into random space. And you could see that where his punches, like, where the energy from his blow was, like, distorted, there was just, like, a complete darkness, like a complete blotted out patch of space that was just nothing left because he destroyed it all. And it was like a star system that he destroyed. Meanwhile, Broly from the fucking Broly movie, back when like Super Saiyan 1 was a big deal, right? Super Saiyan 2 is stronger than Super Saiyan Broly. Like, it's stronger than like legendary Super Saiyan Broly from that movie. So Super Saiyan 2 is stronger than that. But Broly, when he was powering up, simply because he didn't have control over his ki that's way weaker than Goku's, just by him powering up, he completely destroyed a galaxy. He destroyed South Galaxy in its entirety just by powering up. And he was able to survive that. His dad, who was weaker than Krillin in a major way, was also able to survive that. But they couldn't 2v1, bro. What you mean? You said, but they couldn't 2v1 Broly? No, I'm not talking about that Broly. I'm talking about the old Broly. The old Broly was able to destroy a galaxy simply because he couldn't control his fucking power. He just like charged up and the galaxy completely was erased. Like, that's the shit I'm talking about. That is like a level that's a level that's lower than Super Saiyan 2. Krillin is much stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku at that point, which is why I'm saying that if like Super Saiyan 2 is strong enough to blow up a galaxy, and Krillin is about like a strong, like way stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku, then that would easily mean that he would, like, you know, be much stronger than Saitama, who can't even blow up a fucking galaxy. Like, he's blown up a star system at most, and the other person who has blown up a star system was able to like box him up for a few seconds, and he was struggling to beat him. So it's just like,
Speed of light.
no, not even struggling. He had to evolve to beat somebody on such a low level in comparison to Krillin. So the fact that Saitama had to like try his hardest, harder than he ever had, and evolve past the point just to beat such a weaker opponent to Krillin just proves that nigga would lose if he ever did fight Krillin, because there would be no fucking chance for him to catch up. Because that's exactly why Garl lost. Garl lost because he couldn't catch up. Saitama would lose to Goku and Krillin because he wouldn't be able to catch up to their current power. He would die before that happened. And that's exactly what happened to Garl. Before that shit happened, Saitama hit his ass real hard and he went to fucking sleep. Matter of fact, I think he didn't even kill Garl with that punch. He just cracked his mask. Then Garl showed him how to travel back in time and shit. And that's basically how that shit went. So, when somebody's not as strong as Krillin, just think about it. Krillin was able to push back a blast from Goku in Super Saiyan Blue form. Now, Super Saiyan Blue Goku is much stronger than just Super Saiyan God Goku or Super Saiyan Goku, you know? Goku in his base form is already like multiversal, by the way. By the time in the show that it was, like Goku had became significantly stronger than when he first fought Beerus. When Goku first fought Beerus in his like Super Saiyan God form, he was already like powerful enough to destroy the entire like universe. As when he was clashing with Beerus, they were literally saying that if this shit blows up, the entire universe is cooked. The DBZ universe is like 15 times the size of our universe, and the Saitama universe as well, which already puts him at multiversal, being able to blow up the universe 15 times over. But not only that, but he wasn't even trying that fucking hard when he did that. And then he saw a harder blast after that shit. Meaning that multiversal wouldn't even fucking begin to describe it. Because after that fight, Goku in his Super Saiyan form was keeping up with what he was doing in his Super Saiyan God form. Meaning that Goku's Super Saiyan form was multiversal. Highly multiversal. Broly's underrated? I know, but we're not talking about him right now. Yeah. Goku then, later on in the show, after getting stronger, like, I'm telling you, bro, his base form before this, no. In Super Saiyan 3, like old Super Saiyan 3 from the Buu Saga, Goku tried to fight Beerus, and he died in 2 hits. Not died. He got knocked unconscious on the brink of death in 2 hits from Beerus. Later on in the show, after Goku got stronger, he was able to go toe-to-toe with Beerus in his base form. Sure, Beerus wasn't trying that hard, but he was trying significantly harder than he was when Goku was in Super Saiyan 3. So his base form is already at the level of his Super Saiyan form when he was in the other thing, meaning that his base form is now like multiversal, which makes his Super Saiyan form ridiculously strong, which will make his Super Saiyan God form stupidly strong at that point. So Super Saiyan Blue is clearly like it's a ridiculous power boost in comparison. So the fact that Krillin made him, Goku, and Super Saiyan Blue have to try, as he was pushing back, because Krillin was pushing back his Ki blast, the same blast that would definitely have just turned Saitama into dust. He was pushing it back, and yet he made Goku have to fucking try. I'm telling you, this show was bullshit. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this show was bullshit. How Krillin was able to do that shit, I'll never know. Literally, don't know. People say SS God is weak. Super Saiyan God is weak. It's just a little bit weaker than Blue. No. Like, I'm talking about, like, how multiversal Goku is. Like, even in his base form, because his Super Saiyan God form basically got translated to his base form at that fucking point. So his Super Saiyan Blue form has become like several times stronger than his Super Saiyan God form, is what I'm trying to say. So, because the same people who will punk Goku in base form, he can punk them in Super Saiyan Blue, can he not? That's what I'm saying. So it's just like the fact Krillin was able to push back a blast from him, even if only for a brief moment, Goku had to try. And I was like, sure, Krillin is nowhere near as strong as Goku, right?
Let's go.
But let's say Goku, you made a god have to try. So if Goku is using half of his power, or like 10% of his power, that basically means that Krillin is like 10% as strong as a god. And it's like, well, no, that doesn't make sense. But like 18 and 17 are both androids, and for some reason they're both as strong as one another. And for some reason, Android 17 was able to fight Goku in Super Saiyan Blue, meaning that the androids are also on Super Saiyan Blue's level. That also, and Krillin was fighting 18, like back and forth, like he was fighting the other android as strong as Super Saiyan Blue, without her holding back on him, and she was beating his ass, but he wasn't even like dying to those hits, like he was actually like throwing back. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, he's able to keep up with the speed of that shit. He can track Goku's movements even when he's in Ultra Instinct. And he can, like, push back Ki Blast from Goku. I'm like, that makes him, like, much stronger than Goku was when he first fought Beerus in Super Saiyan 3. And Super Saiyan 2 is already enough to beat Saitama. So it's just like, how the fuck, in any, like, way, shape, or form, does Krillin end up losing against Saitama? It's literally fucking impossible, because Saitama is just like outclassed in every fucking category. Also high. So then I'm just like, if Krillin can't lose, then how the fuck does Goku lose to Saitama? Because you gotta use the same logic. If Garo was evolving faster than Saitama, then he would have lost. Saitama evolved faster than Garo, so he won. So the same logic can be said vice versa. Because he had to evolve to beat him. So Goku, who is already evolved far past Saitama, is just going to kill him instantly. If we are doing this based off the scenario that both characters are bloodlusted and are about to hit each other with their strongest attacks, or at least just try and kill each other, then Goku is going to murk that nigga instantly. Niggas even try to use the argument, oh, Saitama can chill in lava though. But then, like, during the Broly movie, Goku was literally fighting Broly in lava. Like, they were swimming in lava, underwater. Everything wide open. The only thing that Saitama has on Goku is being able to breathe in space somehow. Goku can't breathe in space. Even though it looked like he was fighting Beerus in outer space, he was fighting him in the stratosphere. Just like really close, but not space. So like, if Saitama was petty to win the fight, he could like destroy the planet, and then Goku would just like float around in space and fucking die. And that would pretty much just be it. That's how Saitama could be Goku, but like then Saitama would have nowhere to live, and I'm pretty sure that he's not a god, so without any food, oxygen, any of that shit, I'm pretty sure Saitama would just eventually fucking die, because it's not like he's just like a rock. So it's just like he'd have to kill himself, basically. And even at that point, if Goku was in outer space, he could just use instant transmission to teleport to King Kai's world. Like, it wouldn't really kill him. Yeah. Fights that are interestingly close, or at least that you would think are close, like Naruto versus Ichigo, those fights are pretty fucking interesting. Well, at least they were until like light novels came out and shit that were just like, yeah, Naruto's actually universal and shit. And I was like, wow, cool. So now it's just like, when Naruto's universal, he either fights with a nigga who's like about as strong as Ichigo for a close fight, or he just like wins instantly. But Saitama is just a normal human. How can he breathe in space? You tell me. How should I know? I'm just like, bro. I'm speaking straight up. I'm just speaking off straight facts. Like, I'm not saying anything based off speculation. I'm just saying like what has been said in show, what has been written, and what has been shown. What has been shown is that by how Krillin is able to push back Goku, by that logic, he is stronger than Saitama. Because Saitama has shown none of those feats to be stronger than him. And that by the fact Saitama was able to have a conversation while standing on a planet that has no floor, he can breathe in space. And he was able to fart his way from the sun back to the earth in like a second, so that makes him super fast, right? For some reason, people think a speed feat like that, like Saitama being able to fart, it makes him faster than Goku, which I can also like debunk in like 3 fucking seconds. Because Super Saiyan Goku is already like faster than that. Like when Super Saiyan was new, Goku fought Cooler, and when Goku fought Cooler, and like the movie, he hit that nigga with a Kamehameha wave and threw him into the sun in like 10 seconds. It takes light 8 minutes to travel like to the sun from Earth, or vice versa, right? 8 fucking minutes. And Goku shot that ki wave in like 10 seconds, and Cooler was at the sun. Meaning that ki waves in general are like extremely faster than light when fired by other people, right? What do you think Z characters have been deflecting and dodging like they're fucking, like in slow motion at this fucking point? In slow motion. Like they're nothing. Ki blast. So it's just like, that nigga has nothing on him in the speed category either. They've been doing that since they were like little Jitlin slimes. Like light doesn't even begin. Light doesn't even begin to describe it. Whereas light is where it all begins for Saitama. He was trying to turn around to see the back of his head, and apparently did see the back of his head because he turned around faster than light could reflect the new image of his face and saw the back of his head in a mirror. So that was like a confirmed feat that Saitama was faster than light. And I was like, cool, but like, he had to try really fucking hard to make that happen. Like, you say, that's the difference. He had to try really, really, really hard just to be slower than Goku. Just to be slower than Krillin. He ain't even the strongest ball bitch. I will say this though, when Goku first got Super Saiyan on like Namek, Saitama would slap him. Saitama is slapping Super Saiyan 1 Goku, Super Saiyan 2 Goku, I think, right? Oh wait, no he's not. I think if he fought Super Saiyan 2, it could be a bit close. Then like the exponential shit would probably happen because like by the time that's about how strong Goku was. He was about as strong as Saitama Star System level. And a bit stronger than Broly, who was able to blow up a galaxy. So basically he was stronger than Saitama then, but Saitama might have been able to survive a few blows from him. Not a ki blast, but a few blows for sure. And he might have been able to like grow off that and have like a decent fight, and then he would have like killed Goku. Super Saiyan 3, like, Super Saiyan 3 and up, good, like, Saitama's just fucking cooked. Like, he can't even do anything. Like from the moment the fucking Battle of the Gods shit started, that nigga Goku was just unbeatable by anybody who didn't have hacks. Like there's nobody who's just like out here just brute strength and niggas who can brute strength their way through time.